What's up, everybody? This is going to be episode 6 of the Canton Copperheads Dynasty, and we are here looking at our boy Amani Tolles, who got National Offensive Player of the Week last week in our heartbreaking loss against James Madison. We lost to a deep ball with less than 20 seconds left in the game, and we just couldn't fire the final shot, and that hurt us. But that brings us to week 6 here. And we have a matchup against Georgia State. 1-3 Georgia State. They're 0-3 in the conference. We are 2-3 in the conference. So far, we have only played conference games, and we really need to get this win against our rivals, Georgia State. In-state rivals, we have to go to them. This is going to be a huge game. We did get our first commits in the last episode. Let's see. Let's go look at them real quick. They are Stephen Kane, the strong safety, 3-star, the cornerback, and Carlos Huff, the right tackle, a 4-star. He was our very first commit. We got a 4-star as our very first commit, and that is huge for this program. He does have visits planned to Ole Miss and Florida later this year, so hopefully he does not decommit to us. Stephen Kane also has a visit planned in week 10 to go to UAB, but we have absolutely tarnished every effort that UAB has made for him. So hopefully we can stick both of those guys and actually get them to sign come this offseason, come signing day. So we're going to go into this week with, I don't think we have any visits this week. We just need to win this rivalry game to get ourselves back to 500 for the season. We do not want to end the season below 500 in the very first season of the year, or the season of Coach Waddell's career, and this is going to be a big step to get us moving in the right direction there. We are going to go to Georgia State to play them at home. This is a massive game. We're going to rock the all whites today and hopefully come away with a dub. No more heartbreakers. I can't take it. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, go back on my channel and at least watch episode 4. That was the best game that we have had. That's the best game that I played on this game in a long time. In terms of just the way that it played, it was fantastic. It was a to the end shootout, and it was a good one. Definitely go watch that one. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know so that we can keep this going. Now, let's get on to this game and make some progress here. Hopefully we can break up the loss there. Get something going. Georgia State's going to kick it to us. We're gonna take this one, and we're going to knee it in the end zone. Take the touchback. Take the free 25 yards. Amani Tolles, 6 foot, 188 pound junior with 30 catches on the year. He's looking to expand those numbers today. Singer is back in the lineup. He was injured for the second half of the last game, and that probably cost us a good bit. But Hooks honestly is making a good argument to be RB1 on this team, and Singer just can't keep himself healthy. We're going to try play action here. They do blitz and get to us. So it's going to be 3rd and 17 from the 18-yard line. Coach is saying you have no choice. This is going to be all goes. 3rd and 17. We've got to make something happen here. We have Amani Tolles, but we can't get the throw out. And it's going to be 4th and 17. We're going to have to put it in the defense's hands and hope that they can get a stop against this 1-2 Georgia State team. We kind of shanked the punt a little bit. It's going to go out of bounds. He's going to catch it and go out of bounds at the 40-yard line. So we do get it across midfield. Defense has got to show up today. We really need to stop getting in these shootout games. We don't have the depth to be able to stay alive that long in games. We have made good efforts at it, but we just can't continue to do that. We get him in the backfield on the very first play of their first drive. 4-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd and 14. down at the 37-yard line here. The defense is ready to play today. We don't want to speak too soon, though. Hopefully we don't get burned deep right here. They hand it off again up the middle, and we are all over it. He gains 2 yards, but still doesn't get back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 12. So we're looking for them to try to throw a pass here, and we really need to cause that to be incomplete or to pick. But we get the sack. It's going to be 4th and 22. We sack him down on the 28-yard line. Massive. They're going to have to punt on their first drive, too. So that's all right. It's like it never happened. Great stop by the defense there. The offense needs to get going. Tomlinson makes the catch and gets a little bit of space on the return. Not able to squeak past the man that he really needed to get going on that return. So we're going to start out on the 37-yard line, 1st and 10. We're going to run an option to the right side with Singer, and they are all over it. Waddell spins and tries to pitch it, but ends up being a fumble. Singer wraps around and picks it up. It's going to be 2nd and 17. Singer was able to pick it up and keep his feet, but that just didn't work the way that we needed it to. Waddell took a pretty big hit there and was not able to get the pitch out the way that he needed to after that first broken tackle. Waddell is nearly sacked, barely gets the ball out, and here we are. Coach says we have to run all goes again to try to get this first down on 3rd and 17 yet again. I don't know why we think that's going to work. Sacked, 4th and 25. We have to punt again. This is just not good. It's a good thing we don't have anybody visiting here today, because this isn't a good show at all. The punt is returned for about 12 yards. They get it to the 48-yard line, and the defense needs to come out and make another stop. We got to get something going on offense. Oh, they had the running back over the middle, and he just dropped the ball. It's good for us that he did, because he probably had the speed to break free from the man behind him. We're going to try to pass again. They throw it to the running back over the middle. Nope, that was a slot receiver over the middle. Only gets 7 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 3. If we can get a stop right here, that would be nice. We're going to see if that's going to happen, though. Have a 3 wide receiver set to the right. They motion the halfback out to the right. Looks like they might be trying to set up some kind of screen. They did not. They ran a hook route over the middle and are trying to take it to the house. We apparently just ran right by him and can't make a tackle. 1st and goal from the 4 for Georgia State. And it looks like they might be getting on the board first if the defense can't make a stand here. Hand it off inside. We are there. No gain on the play. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. They really want to run the ball. They're just not having a whole lot of success with it. They beat us on a couple quick passes. They run the ball again. They hand it off. It gains 1 yard. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. The defense is holding strong here on the goal line. We've had to do that a lot. Apparently, we've had a good amount of practice at it. But let's see what they do here. We're going to run man press. They're going to try to pass the ball. They do get the throw off on the quick slant to the inside and get the touchdown. Georgia State is on the board first with 6. About to be 7 if they make this PAT. They do. 2 minutes left in the first quarter, and the Copperheads have had nothing to show on offense. We have not even gotten a first down yet, and that's not going to cut it for this game. We need to figure something out here. And Claiborne, trying to get something started, returns it out of the end zone, gets it to the 25-yard line, which is like he didn't return it at all. But maybe that will get the fire lit under this offense. We're going to hand it off to Singer on the outside. He does have some space. He cuts it back in and makes 2 men miss with 1 move. Gets it out to the 45-yard line. We have our first down of the game. Is this what we needed to get started? We're going to try to feed Singer and use him while he's in the game, because we know he's going to come out and get hurt. He breaks 2 tackles and gets upfield, gets 3 yards on the play. He has to break 2 tackles to get 3 yards, but We are thankful for his efforts. We might see if Trinidad can get... Yes, Trinidad on the bubble screen here. He has space. He has a blocker outside. He's got another man blocked. He's loose on the edge. Gets it down to the 15-yard line, out of bounds. 16-yard line, out of bounds. 1st and 10. We have room to get a first down here before we go into the end zone if we need it, if we're able to get there. We're going to try this outside run to Singer again, see if we can get that edge again. We get a pancake block on the outside. He's going to cut it back in on that defender and dive for the end zone. That's a touchdown for Singer. On the ground, we are doing it. We have finally scored in this first quarter. If we make this PAT, we will tie the game. And then we will kick the ball off with 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. Kick is up. And it's going to land, be caught about the 3-yard line. Let's see if we can get him stopped before the 20. We do. We get him stopped at the 16-yard line. So if the defense can come away with a stop here, we will be in good field position if we can keep them from getting a first down before they have to punt. They throw it short over the middle, miss the tackle, and they get it down to the 26-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and inches. Not sure who was supposed to be covering him, but they did not do a very good job there. They were way behind him. And that quick slant. They hand it off over the middle. Breaks the tackle. What a truck. Gets the first down. Gets it out to the 33-yard line. He set that man on his butt. Ran right through him. Big hit by the safety when they threw it to the tight end over the middle. The throw is completed, but he is tackled immediately at the 49-yard line. It's going to be a first down and 10 from the 49, just shy of midfield. They hand it off up the middle, but we are there, and we stop him for a loss of 2 on the 47-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 12. We were all over that one. They hand it off again, and we get him for a loss again. A loss of 1. That's 2 tackles for losses in a row. It's going to be 3rd and 13, and we really need to make this stop. That's going to be the end of the first quarter, so we're going to have time to think about it, and they're going to have time to come up with just the right play to break whatever we call. We have 37 passing yards, 20 yards on the ground, and we're averaging 5.7 yards per play in the first quarter. Third and 13. It is over the middle a couple times. What are they going to do here? They get a man on the... I guess that was like a skinny post there. I don't know what he was doing. The throw was kind of behind him. They do get the first down to the 38-yard line. And then they complete another pass over the middle. What are we doing on defense? We need to be making plays on these balls. They are just inching it out. We have him in the backfield, but he does get ahead just 1 yard. It's going to be 3rd and 1 on the 29-yard line. They should be in field goal range here, but if we can hold them to 3, that would be massive. Looks like they might be trying to set up a jet sweep, maybe even a screen to the right side. They're going to hand it off inside. No, he fakes it and completes a pass out to the right. On the quick hook route. And they pick up yet another first down. The defense can't seem to figure out what they've got going on here. And they are having no trouble moving this ball down the field. Except for when they try to run the ball. We can handle the run. We just can't handle the quick little in routes. Maybe we can try to pressure the quarterback here and make him make a mistake. He does get the throw out. They only gain 2 yards. Not a bad play there for this defense. It's going to be 3rd and 8 on the 19-yard line. If we can get a stop here on this down, hold them to 3, I will be happy. But we don't. And we don't make the tackle either, and he gets into the end zone. They're just dinking and dunking us all the way down the field. There is just nothing that our defense wants to do about it. So they take the lead 14-7 with 3 minutes and 38 seconds going, or 3 minutes and 38 seconds left until halftime. Short kick, return to the 20-yard line. We've got to move the ball down the field here. RPO, give to Singer. He cuts it inside and gets 4 yards on the play, but he does take a big hit, so I would expect him to come out of the game soon. He's probably already crying. Singer takes another handoff, has a lot of room off to the right side. See if he can get this edge. No, not quite, but he does get the ball all the way down to the 45 on the first, with a first down. Just didn't have the speed to beat the secondary there. We have Hooks in the game now at running back. See if he has anything to say about Singer getting so many carries. Hooks takes the ball and gets, on his first carry, gets 7 yards, falling forward, fighting, trying to earn that second, that RB1 position. He wants it bad. Singer comes back into the game, takes the handoff, and cuts it right immediately, and gets to the 47. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Coach wants to see the speed option. Singer is still in the game. We'll see if we can pick up this first down on this option play. Waddell gets the edge. Singer bails on him. Waddell makes the first down and runs out of bounds because his pitch man absolutely just dipped out on him. Risky throw on the quick slant, but they get 9 yards. Waddell and Tolles, I think that might have been their first connection of the game, and that was nearly for a first down. So maybe they're getting something started here. Nearly a big play on the sideline at about the 10-yard line, but it comes up incomplete, and the Copperheads are going to have a 3rd and inches. Looks like they're going to try to take a shot here, though. Waddell has McCabe over the middle on the crossing route. It's down to the 3-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Copperheads. Let's see what they have here on this RPO, what the defense looks like they're going to give us. See if we can get into the end zone here. Waddell to Tolles for the touchdown on the quick slant. The RPO, run to perfection. And that is going to be touchdown number 2 on the day. First in the air. The first one was on the ground. That is the first in the air. It's going to be 14-14 with 1 minute and 44 seconds left in the half. We need to stop right here because I believe we get the ball back at halftime. And if we can get a stop, maybe get some more points on the board, either right before half or just after half, that would be big towards the outcome of this game. But our defense is going to have to come up with a stop, and that's where we've struggled. He's 10 for 11 on passing. We have only caused 1 incomplete pass, and it was actually just a drop to the halfback. We actually didn't cause that pass, but we get a massive sack here. It's going to be 2nd and 26. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout, try to save some time here. Hopefully that doesn't come back and bite us in the booty. It's going to be 2nd and 26 on the 12-yard line. Nearly get another sack. He throws the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be 3rd and 26 here. They're just going to hand it off, and we're going to eat that up. It's going to be another loss of a yard, and they're going to have to punt it to us, and we're going to have just under a minute remaining when they punt this ball to us. Just under 50 seconds. Tomlinson makes the catch and immediately gets tackled. He actually probably lost 2 yards on that return effort. The Copperheads have 2 timeouts and 42 seconds. We're starting with the ball on on our own 46-yard line. So we're going to see if we can get down the field a little bit and hopefully make a play here to at least get 3 points. Waddell has to scramble. He's pressured off the rip, but he does get 6 yards and out of bounds to stop the clock. Tolles is being pressed on the left side. We're going to see if we can get free. Waddell just throws it up, and Tolles goes and gets it. He takes it into the end zone for 6. Tolles is the deep threat that Waddell needs. Hopefully, we can land a couple more recruits and get Waddell a few more deep threats, or at least some better receiving targets than he has right now. He does have some good options, but right now Tolles is the front runner, and he is massive for this team. And with 29 seconds remaining, we kick the PAT and take a 7-point lead on Georgia State here at their house in our rivalry game against Georgia State. We are going to kick the ball off and hopefully get a stop here and not give up any points before the half. That is our main goal. Just don't give up any points before the half. If something happens, we get a turnover, we get some more points, that's huge, that's massive, but that is not the goal. The goal here is just don't let them get down the field. They have 27 seconds and all 3 timeouts, so they have a lot to work with. We pick it off. Clemmings picks it off, and he is going to celebrate his way into the end zone. Dorian Clemmings with a pick 6, 16 yards, and he says it's time for them to go night-night. That's going to take us to a 28-14 lead if we hit this PAT, and we are going to. So that's going to be 28-14 lead. We have now doubled their score in the last half of football, and we're going to kick it off with them again, see what happens. We're going to tackle them at the 16. They're going to have 17 seconds to go. They still have all 3 timeouts, so we're going to see what they do. Again, the goal is still just keep them out of the end zone. Keep them from that side of the 50-yard line, honestly. Keep them out of field goal range. Keep the points off the board on that side of the ball. We don't want any more points for the blue team. Oh my goodness, he is a bumbling, stumbling man. He just absolutely toted that rock. He nearly gets it to the midfield on that carry, but he does only have 11 seconds left, and they have to burn a timeout, so they have only 2 timeouts remaining. That incomplete pass is going to help them out get one more play, maybe a quick play, maybe a shot deep. We're going to find out right here. We are between coverages, and that might be detrimental for us, but we're able to stop it. They take a timeout, so they're going to have one more play. They're going to take a shot here from the 47-yard line. Take a shot deep. See if we can get a pick here. They did not take a shot deep. They went for the flat route, and not sure why they did that. But we're going to stop it. That's going to take us into the half. The Copperheads up 28-14 at halftime against their in-state rivals, Georgia State. Singer with 66 rushing yards on 7 attempts, averaging 9.4 yards a carry and 1 touchdown. Gets the player spotlight at halftime. And here we go, kicking it off deep to Georgia State in hopes to hold on to this lead and take this one to the win column for our 3rd win of the season. Oof. Nearly another pick for Clemmings. That is very encouraging. This defensive back crew is trying to figure things out. They are trying to get their feet underneath them and learn how to play defense. And it's working. After that first game, that was rough. I don't know what we got going on here. We need to. I can't audible. Something was glitched out there. Big hit. They do get the first down, but 6 lays the wood. and makes him pay for catching that ball. They have stacked receivers and one man in the backfield. We get a free run on the quarterback, and I think there might have been an illegal man downfield or maybe a holding. So that play is going to be negated. Yeah, they had an illegal man downfield. So we're going to accept that, and it's going to be 1st and 15 on their own 23. We're going to see if we can get some pressure on this quarterback. I think he's going to be looking to throw here, and we have proven to be able to be a nuisance in the backfield already. We get nearly a free run at him. Looks like we might be getting another holding call. We do. That ball was incomplete, though, so we might just decline this one and take 2nd and 15. Nah, we'll just go ahead and accept it. It's going to be 1st and 20. We're going to try to send some pressure on this quarterback. He has got to be flustered here. And we've gotten 2 holding penalties in a row. Maybe we can get a 3rd. And we sack the quarterback for a big loss. It's going to be 2nd and 27 now. 7-yard loss on that play. I'm going to focus coverage here and see if we can just... Yeah, the quarterback hands it off, and they gain 3 yards on the play, but it's going to be 3rd and 24. They're going to have to come up with something bigger than that to get back in this game, and hopefully it's not on this play. We got trips to the left, and one wide receiver out to the right. They try to set up a screen. We just need to make this tackle. Just need to wrap up. It's going to be 4th and 19 on the 19-yard line, so they're going to have to punt it to us. And hopefully we can run the ball and get a couple first downs and get this clock chewed up a little bit. Tomlinson is waiting for the catch and just should have fair caught it. He is met as soon as he catches the ball. Coach says he really wants to chew the clock down here, so we are going to try to get this run game going. We're going to hand it off to Singer going to the left side. See if he can find some space. He nearly makes the cutback, but was not able to get much on that play. He does get 3 yards, though. It would have been a lot more had he been able to get that move off. Hanging it off to Singer on the left side. He is met in the backfield and tackled at the line of scrimmage for no gain. We're going to see if we can get a screen out here. They are committing pretty hard on the run here. We might be able to get something going. Waddell gets the ball out. Singer has to make a man miss and cannot. He is tackled as soon as he catches the ball. So we're going to have to punt. This looks like it's going to be a pretty good punt. It's going to be down the left side. We need to make sure we get people over there. He calls a fair catch. It's going to be down to the 25-yard line. And the defense is taking the field again. We didn't give them much of a break there. We gave them about a minute and a half, and that's it. We took almost 2 minutes off the clock there. They try a little swing pass and they get 8 yards on it, but that's not the end of the world. He had to hit the check down, and we're happy with that. We don't want to get beat down the field, well, especially like last week. Hand it off inside, and we are there. Tackle him for no gain. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Expect them to try to run the ball here. We're going to bring the safety from deep and try to finish this drive off, but they are able to get a first down. But they do have an offensive lineman down. I don't know which position that was. Number 71 goes down on the play. Looked like he was grabbing his knee. That can't be good for the big man. We've done better when we've had pressure on this quarterback, so we need to definitely try to get into the backfield here. And we do, and we get a massive sack. It's going to be a 5-yard loss. He couldn't even get out of the play fake before he was getting tackled. Alexander is there telling him, no, sir. Nearly picked off by Lumpkin. going to be 3rd and 15. Great play by the cornerback. Trying to set up something deep, and they got it. He pulled the defensive back off the receiver just at the wrong time. They take the shot down the field and succeed getting into the end zone. It's going to be 21-28 with 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter as long as they make this PAT. And they do. So they're going to be kicking it off to us. We still have a 7-point lead, but we really need to extend that lead back out to 2 scores. We're going to feel confident about winning this game. Turn out to the 21-yard line, and we have got to get something going here on offense again. We have not had a very successful drive yet in a while. Or, well, the last drive that we had was not very successful. We'll say that. This is a good run to start us off, though. About 15 yards on the play for the first down with Singer off the right side. Let's see if we take Hooks out here on this option play and see how many we can pick up with him. Waddell runs out, gets the pitch off. Hooks tries to break a tackle but cannot. Gets out to the 48-yard line, getting another first down, and that's all we need. We just got to keep doing that, and we will run away with this game. As long as we can keep getting first downs, making smart plays. But we did not. We threw an interception. As soon as we talk about making smart plays. Linebacker lurks and just reaches up and grabs that quick slant pass. So now Georgia State's going to have a chance to tie it up here on this drive. And the defense is going to have to make a play to keep the Copperheads in this game. Ahead in this game. Freshman quarterback throw an interception on a play that he could have just handed it off. Not a good look for the offense on that drive. Hopefully the defense can come up big here and get a stop, but it doesn't look like we're going to. It looks like we're going to just let them come straight back into this game. We had a 2-score lead, and we are just going to let them have every bit of it back. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line for the Georgia State Panthers, and the defense needs to make something happen. They do complete the little screen pass for 3 yards, but that's it. Looking for them to run the ball here. We're going to hope to catch them in the backfield. They do not run the ball, and they throw an out route and have the completion down to the 1-yard line, but we tackle him out of bounds before he can get to the end zone. Now we're definitely expecting the run. They come out in the I formation, and we are banking on a run up the middle. They do run it outside, and they beat the defense to the edge and get the touchdown. Toss to the outside, on the short side of the field. You don't see that one win very often, but it did this time. So this PAT will tie the game up in the 4th quarter with 4 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. The Copperheads are going to take the ball back off this kickoff and hopefully do something on offense to put them back in the lead of this game before giving the ball back. We're just going to catch this one, and we'll let it bounce to the back of the end zone, actually. We'll just make sure that we take the touch back there. See if we can get a little misdirection going with this fake jet zone and get Singer in some space on the left side. This is going to be our hope. Doesn't look like he's going to have a lot of space. They knew exactly what was coming there. He's going to get 1 yard, and that is all. And it's going to be up to Waddell to get something going here on this offensive drive. We've stalled out twice in a row, and we need to get something happening. Waddell is going to go out to the right side, and he's going to try to get Vance, and he gets picked off again. Out of bounds, though, I think. We can't challenge the play, but I thought his foot was out of bounds. That is irritating. So Georgia State's going to have a chance to take the lead here. Get three unanswered scores, and that is just awful. from the looks of our offense. 6 of 11. Not good looks for this quarterback, this freshman quarterback, not having his best day out here. Hopefully he gets the chance to redeem himself here late in the fourth quarter and make a play. He tried to make too much happen on that one play. He threw it on the run, and it did not work out well. But the defense comes up. Tomlinson snags a pick and tries to get this team back in the game. He makes a spin move. That's our return man out there. He's trying to make a move, trying to make things happen. He makes the pick and gets it out to the 31-yard line before being tackled. So we are going to pick back up with a tie ball game. The offense is going to be taking the field, and we're going to try to make something happen here. Waddell to Tolles for a 6-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 4. And we're going to see if we can pick this first down up on the ground here while we've got the defense on their heels. Singer is able to pick up the first down and nothing more, but he does get the first down. So that's a step in the right direction. We are still running 2 clock. We don't want to give them the ball back with too much time here if we can come away with a score. We're going to pitch this out to Singer, but he doesn't have a whole lot of space, and he's able to pick up maybe 2 yards, I believe, on the play. Can't tell. 3 yards on the play before being pushed out of bounds, and we're going to see if we can keep this on the ground for a little bit longer. Waddell's going to hand it off to Singer. Singer has a cutback up inside. He gets to the 49-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 1. We're going to try to run a speed option out to the left side. That is going to be the 2-minute warning, so we're not going to run the speed option. Coach changed his mind after the 2-minute warning. He wants to run a pass play, and there is no doubt about it. There is nothing but a pass as the option here. 3rd and 1. We've got to get this first down, Coach. What are you thinking? Waddell's going to audible this at the line and change this to a handoff to Singer up the middle and see if he can get the first down. Singer pushes forward and gets the first down and proves that that call was the right call. Good job by the freshman quarterback to question and to make the right call on that one. Let's see if he can continue to do that for the rest of the drive. He has to check down to the running back. Singer catches the ball in the flats off the swing route and gets 7 yards on the play. Not a bad play by the young man. The clock is running. We are down to 50 seconds now. We are going to have to get this play off and start trying to get down the field. There's a flag. I think we might have a little bit of defensive pass interference here, and we do. That is huge by the freshman quarterback to see that happening. Throw the ball over there to get the refs' attention. We're going to accept that. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the Georgia State's 27-yard line. We're going to swap it out of 2 clock here and work back into the normal tempo. See if we can get a couple yards on the ground here to put us in a better position to get this game-winning field goal if we can't break one for the end zone. We don't want to give up the chance for the long shot play that we lost to last week. We do pick up about 6 yards, 7 yards on that play, and it's going to be 2nd and 3 with 39 seconds remaining. We're going to see if we can get some room up here. No, that's not what we want. I'm going to try to run a read option here and try to get some room inside. We do square up the goalpost. We do have the ball right in the middle of the field, so we might just try to run something directly up the middle. If we get the first down, it's going to be 3rd and 4. So if we get the first down, then that's good, and if we don't, then we can kick the field goal from here. They are going to have to waste a timeout after this play, though. Singer makes a cut and is able to get the ball to 4th and 1. So we're going to have to kick a field goal here and hope for a 32-second stand by our defense. Kick is up, and it is good. And the defense is now in a position where they have to win this game for us. They have stood strong and got us through the offensive battle so far by making a big play and coming up with that interception. But now we have to stop Georgia State with only 29 seconds remaining. They do not have any timeouts, however, so that will be in favor of the Copperheads on this final stand to get this win at Georgia State. They can tie it with a field goal, but we have to make sure that we hold them to at least, at the very most, that. We need to make good tackles and good stops. But Lumpkin, the man, comes up with an interception and takes it to the house for 17 yards. That's our second pick six of the game, and that should secure the win for the Canton Copperheads here at Georgia State. The PAT is up and good, and that pushes the lead out to a 10-point lead with only 20 seconds remaining. So we will kick it off to Georgia State feeling much better about this kickoff than we did about the previous. We just have to make some tackles and get on the bus and head back to the house. We just don't want to give up the deep ball here. Preferably not let them get any more points in this game. It's only going to be 16 seconds. They might have 2 plays if this one falls incomplete, but they're going to try to take a deep shot, and we almost come up with another interception there. Logan Warren with the pass breakup, the senior free safety, jumps the route and nearly picks it off. He has 5 solo tackles today, 1 tackle for loss, and now a deflection. He is having a great defensive game. Another shot play, but we do get the sack, and that should end the game. I don't think they're going to be able to get back onto the line. They will not. A nice sack to end the game here at Turner Field, beating Georgia State 38 to 28. The Copperheads break even again, 500 on the schedule, and the player of the game goes to Javorius Lumpkin, the junior cornerback, with 1 interception for a touchdown to seal the fate of Georgia State. Waddell with 2 interceptions and 2 touchdowns had a 10.8-yard average with 8 completions on 13 attempts for 141 yards. He had a passer rating of 172.6. Singer had a great game. He had 18 attempts for 110 yards, averaging 6.1. Zach Waddell got sacked a few times, causing his attempts to be negative. He had 5 attempts for -9 yards with -1.8 average, 1 fumble, but he did have 3 broken tackles. Ethan Hooks had 2 attempts for 19 yards, averaging 9.5 yards and 7 yards after contact. Receiving, Tolles had 4 receptions for 67 yards with an average of 16.7. Nobody had more yards than that, but we did spread the ball out and have a decent game through the air. We ended up needing to be on the ground a little bit more this game, and it worked out fine. We were able to do it and pull out the win. Had a 10-point lead at the very end of the game. And that is looking good for the Canton Copperheads and Coach Waddell in his first season. We're going to go ahead and advance the week and see what we did with our recruiting and check those guys out before we end the episode. We got another commit, the free safety, 3-star free safety, Alfonso Brown from Irmo, South Carolina. That's exciting. Hashim Nigbodi has reached his top 3, so that is also exciting. That is the strong safety that we've been looking to get. We did lose Braylon Jadovsky, but I don't think we had spent any time on him, so that's gonna be all right. We're gonna fare okay on that one. Let's go take a look. Javorius Lumpkin gets Sunbelt Defensive Player of the Week yet again with his interception, 2 tackles, and his touchdown on defense. Javorius Lumpkin gets the National Defensive Player of the Week again. That is now 3 weeks in a row that the Canton Copperheads have gotten national recognition here coming out of the Sun Belt East. And that is huge for the program. Get our name out there as much as you can. Thank you for your work, Mr. Javorius. We're going to take a look at the recruiting and see what we've got here. We've got 110 hours to spend this week. We have a bye week, so we're going to go ahead and squeeze this bye week into this episode. Real quick, do some fast recruiting here and get out of here. Let's see. We lost Jadovsky, but we hadn't spent anything on him. We need to look at this. He is near committing. We really need that to just come on home and happen. We're going to leave him at 50. Going to leave them where they are. We have almost got the commit from Huntley. What? Who else did we spend time on? We offered this left tackle, and he is top interest. We have top interest on him, and we're gonna spend some hours on him. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can get him to lock us in here. We need to go to recruiting. We're gonna go ahead and remove this, and we're gonna send the house on this one. Try to get a good lead on these boys. This wide receiver that we wanted, we made it into his top 5. He's only received an offer from us, so we're gonna actually spend some more hours on him and see if we can really get up in there in that top 3, hopefully. Maybe even take that top spot. We're gonna go ahead and send the house on him and hopefully get his interest peaked here for playing for Canton. We jumped up a bunch there in that last week though, so hopefully we can snag him. We have offered, we need to try to get this 3-star deep threat. He is close to his top 8. We're gonna see what we can do. He's out of Boca Raton, Florida, so we have a little bit here. We're gonna go ahead and send the house on him and see if we can get his attention before we move on. And that's gonna empty out our hours perfectly for this week. So we're just gonna go ahead and advance to the next week and see what happens. Hopefully we can get a couple more commits that'll free up a few more hours. And we do. The right guard, Max Pushimberry, the 4-star. We get a 4-star. Another 4-star. We get another 3-star too. Zay Huntley, the middle linebacker, commits. 2 new guys we are welcoming to the commit list, and that is definitely exciting. We are almost in the top 50 of I don't think that's changed. I think that's, never mind. Disregard that. We did lose Evan Kramer, which is fine. Chad Cochran has reached his top 8 schools, and we are the sole leader there, and that is exciting. We lost Murphy. I don't know that we were really spending time on him, so that's okay. I think we purposefully skipped over him. We did get Cesar Pino. We got all the way to the top of his list. And we reached DeCastro, which is that deep threat that we offered right at the end there of last week. And we got him. We got all the way to the top of his interest there. So let's see what hours got freed up and see who else we can offer. Because this week we have visitors. And we are playing against the 4-2 Old Dominion. They are 2-2 in conference, but they do have a winning record, and we cannot say that much. Move him down there. And move him down there. That is very, very exciting. We now have 5 commits. We lost Kramer. That's okay. We have 100 hours. We are going to see about getting this. Did we have a right guard already? Did we sign? Or no? We also lost Bird. That's okay. We figured we were going to lose him. We have a right guard. We do have a right guard. We need to see about the left side of the line, honestly. Left guard, left tackle. We have a left tackle there, and we are leading the race there. We need to see if we can find a left guard on the prospect board. What is this guy? Run stopper. Do we have any more 4-stars left in contention? Yes, we have this wide receiver. We need to make sure that that happens. Let's go ahead and add some more. He is visiting this week, I believe. Old Dominion week. Yeah, he is visiting this week, so we need to definitely have a good game for him. We can absolutely hard sell him on everything. And then we can send a house. Nope, can't. That finally added that action. We got 25 left. We're gonna go ahead and contact his friends and family as well. We're gonna really hope that we can snag him real quick. And then we're gonna use the last of our hours here to go ahead and knock out this kicker and punter. We're gonna try to get them finished up. That finishes out our hours for the week, but we're going to go ahead and look at the prospects and see if we can add a left guard. That's what we're looking for here. See what we have as options. He's a right guard. He's a left guard. He is open. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to let that kicker and punter kind of sit another week, and we're going to take those hours and we're going to put them on that left guard. We might be able to close him out with that, so we'll just take 50 hours and put him on this left guard. Oh my goodness. Where we go? Too many buttons. Where'd that left guard go? We need to... There he is. Do you have any offers? No, it does not look like he had any offers. We're going to go ahead and offer him a scholarship. And we're going to... We need to free up 5 more. We're going to go back here to this punter. Kicker. We're going to free it up right there. wide receiver you're looking for right now? Yes, we can add 15 to him. That's not quite what we want to do. We want to have 50 to give this left guard, so we're going to go ahead and do that right there. Get him, bump him up to 55. We're going to be okay. We'll let him slide one more week. We've got him. We're in his top 8. We're in his top 8. Go down here to this left guard and send the house. Let this boy know that we want him to be a Canton Copperhead. He's out of Hawaii. Alright, so that's going to do it for this episode. Episode 6. We will be back with episode